Hey everyone, this is Be Divine. Thanks so much for tuning in. I just wanted to make this video about something that I wish I knew a lot sooner in my journey. So I've been doing this work since 1990, and that's a long time ago, I know. In the beginning of the journey, I felt that something had to be a certain way, like I had to see things in a certain way, or if I didn't see my spirit guide right in front of me, I was getting it wrong. If I didn't see an angel right in front of me, someone else might have been able to do it and I couldn't do it, so I felt like I was doing everything wrong. When I was very, very young, there was a lot of abuse in my life and things that I just can't even talk about today because it's all so disassociated from me now. But I remember looking in the mirror one day when I was about 5 years old, and I saw myself how I am today, pretty much, with my pendants that I wear, right? Looking back at me from the mirror. And I never really understood what that was at the time. Of course, I was just a little kid, right? But I never forgot it. I never forgot seeing myself, looking back at me, seeing myself as an older lady, looking back at little me, okay? Not realizing exactly the things that I would go through, not understanding why, but always thinking to myself, you know what, there's someone out there who has it a lot worse than I do. And that kept me going throughout my life. But I never understood quite why that happened until years and years later. So again, I was making it really hard on myself in the early days of my spiritual journey, where I felt things had to line up in a certain way or else I was on the wrong track. I felt like if something was going wrong, then my intuition sucked, right? Or if I was really being heard by the angels, then how come I was still going through so many trials and tribulations? And it built a resentment and it built a bitterness towards myself, right? Where I feel like I have to get it right. And I wish I knew this sooner, how simple it actually all is. When you are constantly focused on being wrong, that things are going wrong, that life directions are wrong, that your intuition sucks because you keep on finding the wrong person in your life or whatever, or the job becomes a dead-end job or whatever. You have to see yourself in a way in which you have created for yourself a reason to blame you, okay? So even in your spiritual journey, if it always goes back to you doing something wrong and that's why you're not being heard or answered, okay, then you have to heal that part of you that is a people pleaser. That part of you that just wanted everyone to be happy with you at home. That part of you that would put your own self to the back in order to let somebody else go ahead of you. And that same energy is connected with your spiritual journey. If you think that you're not perfect and that's why you're not hearing from your spiritual light team, okay, you are creating a blockage on your own. And it's time to heal those threads that keep on reverting you back to your old self. The threads that hold you into that old drama. This is done through obviously working with someone like myself who can take you through and counsel you through this and show you things that you might not even know you're doing. And then you can energetically work on clearing those connections, okay, those timeline connections with others, okay, those past patterns, and learn to develop new ones that support the new you. Now, it's as easy as saying to yourself, my spiritual light team work with me in a unique way. They cannot tell me exactly what to do in my life. They cannot make something magically happen to me. But as I put my energy towards that which I desire and let go of all of the outcomes, or having to do all of the work, or having to make sure that I've done it perfectly and asked in the perfect way and called in the perfect angel team and the perfect spirit guide and ascended masters, and I've done my OMS for the day, and I've done kumbaya in the driveway with my crystals, whatever it is, that you stop that patterning of perfection and you start to understand that you are perfectly imperfect, that spiritual things are simple. You asked for assistance and then you expect it to come. Not in the way you would like it to come, not in a way that's going to be, the angels are shining around you and suddenly the pathway is open. No, that you just expect an opening and it's done. That you let go of the expectation of failure. You let go of having to be perfect. You keep things really simple because your spiritual journey is simple. What you're thinking and what you're saying have to match. You need to work on your frequency a little bit, work on your traumas a little bit, work on your past life stuff a little bit. Let go of all this thinking and maybe it's this and maybe it's that and just going around in circles in your head. That's not the answer. That hasn't gotten you anywhere, okay? And it hasn't helped you at all. It has manifested by overthinking and overthinking. It's manifested into problems, either physical problems, mental health issues, okay, or emotional issues, and those problems you don't want. And then you start thinking, well, where's my spiritual team? You haven't even let go of anything yet, right? So something that, again, this video is about something that I wish I knew sooner, was to let go of all of my perfection things and having to have it in a certain way and to please my spiritual team and to please God and to make sure I'm correct, because it was leading me into a pathway of deep, deep, deep anxiety. And anytime someone treated me badly, I felt like on an inner level that I must have deserved it somehow because I've gone wrong somewhere. Your inner confidence, your true sovereign self, okay, is there. That is what you need to step into. None of this doubting, naysaying, negative talk. And stay away from people that are full of drama and asking you to continually fix their problems, because you have a big, big mission here. That is to walk your talk, okay? Understand that we don't know everything and that there are some things that come by surprise in life, all right? There are some things that we have connected with as a soul contract. Okay, there are some people we've connected with in that way as well. In fact, anybody in your life at all has a contract with you in some way or another. Stop trying to figure everything out on your own and allow the answers to be shown to you in a much, much easier way. Know that there's an easy way out of everything. Work on yourself compassionately as though you were helping somebody else. You wouldn't be telling them, you're doing it wrong, okay? You would be understanding of them and what they've been through, what they're trying to achieve. And sometimes there are things that people have been through, all of this horrendous stuff, and they are trying to achieve higher frequencies, but they're trapped in this lower vibration through circumstances or other people or whatever. But there's always a way out, and that is the freedom of your mind. You have to free your mind first, and everything else falls into place as well. And you're going to become more and more and more connected with yourself and what you feel is dragging you away from your path. You know, what is it? What's bringing you towards it? What's dragging you away? What's worth your time? What's worth your energy? Is worrying about this really worth your time and energy? Is it helping you or hindering you? These are just little things that I wish I knew so much sooner. If you truly do need help, you're all healers, okay? You're all guides. And if you truly do need help, I hope that you will reach out and let's get started. But sending you many, many Blessings.